Crop Talk TV podcast. Peace.
Now, back to Trey Lance. Here we go. I know y'all been waiting for this. He's hurt. Trey Lance is hurt. All right. He has a knee sprain. And why is he hurt? Why does he have a knee sprain? Well, he got hit like 20 times. You know what I'm saying? He got hit 20 times. This is what I think. I don't think Trey Lance is hurt. Like, I don't think he's injured. I think he's banged up. Got a knee sprain. They're talking about he can miss. They're going to evaluate him, but he could possibly miss a game. Could possibly miss 2 games, right? Could possibly miss a game. I don't think he will. Because a coach texted me, and he said, Croc, hold on. You know what? I'll pick it up and I'll read it right now. Here we go. He said, dude, the whole NFL has knee sprains. He'll be fine in Indy versus Indy. All right. That's one of my old coaches. A knee sprain isn't something that's uncommon. I looked at it like he got hit 20 times and the next day he's sore. Got a little bit of a knee pain. All right. Got the week off. Do your rehabbing around the clock. Be in the meeting room, study all that stuff, and he'll be fine come the next week. There's not something that would make him need to be out. But there's also been a lot of questionable stuff with the quarterback situation and the injuries and the extent of them. All right, so we had to get that out the way. Definitely has a knee injury. I don't think much of the injury like that, a knee sprain. I just had a game. I took 20 hits. I'm a little sore. That's all. The offense. If you guys weren't tuned in yesterday, we had a 2-hour show with my guy, Greg Pinelli. He comes on every Monday, QB Monday, and we're talking about it. And he despised the offense that the 49ers ran for Trey Lance. All right. One, let's talk about the performance first, because I did have the trash QBR. Joey, you still in here? I don't know if Joey's still in here, but so Joey had put it up there and he said 39.8 QBR, terrible. And I agree. That's a bad QBR. I wonder how they came to that, because what I saw was I thought he played well, right? I'm watching it. Did he miss some throws? Yeah, of course. Did he make some throws? Hell yeah. Did he miss some reads? Probably. Did he make some reads? Hell yeah. Did he make plays with his leg? Yes. Did he take some hits? Yeah, more than we would like. I thought ultimately I'm looking at the game and I'm just like, man, like he's doing a lot. Then Grant Cohn came out. Grant Cohn was like, hey, 83% of the offense was on the back of Trey Lance. How does that happen when you're Kyle Shanahan and you're a run first offense and you want to run the ball? Oh, I know how. You only run the ball 9 times with Elijah Mitchell. He runs 9 times in a game that was a 1-score game most of the time. Why are you putting your quarterback in that type of harm's way on a consistent basis? That's interesting. All right. There was another stat that came out. Someone, one of our listeners of Locked On 49ers tagged myself and my co-host Brian Peacock in. He, out of all the quarterbacks, and let me pull this up because I know I got that. All right. So out of all the first round quarterbacks, all right, that got their start. So you got Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Wilson, Lawrence, and damn, I don't even see Fields, so he must be way down there. Trey Lance had the second highest PFF grade out of all of them in their first start. Now, this is why I think this is significant. All right. And we can say whatever about PFF, and Mac Jones had the highest, but we can say whatever about PFF. But one thing is, when they put out a stat like this, it's not subjective to one guy, it's their grading scale. So I can say, hey, their grades could be off, but if they are off, they're off for all of them because they're using the same grading scale for all of them. So Trey Lance had the second highest PFF grade, ahead of Wilson, ahead of Trevor Lawrence, ahead of Justin Fields. Now, the interesting thing with him being ahead of Wilson and Lawrence, most people, and Jimmy Garoppolo. So Trey Lance's PFF score for the game was 66.3. Jimmy Garoppolo's average for the season is 60.8. So Trey Lance in that game, small sample size, one game, 66.3 PFF grade. Jimmy Garoppolo's average is 60. So his play was below what Trey Lance did for that one game. All right, on average for Jimmy Garoppolo. You guys can do with that what you please. But here's the interesting thing about these grades that I'm looking at, especially for Wilson and Trevor Lawrence. And even, we could throw Mac Jones in there too. Those guys had the luxury, especially Wilson and Lawrence, from rookie minicamp to OTAs to veteran minicamps to training camp to preseason. They took all the first team reps. Right? Now, they were better prepared, taking all the first team reps leading up to the season. They were better prepared for the start of the season. And even then, Trey Lance was able to come out with a higher PFF grade than those guys. All right, now somebody said, how about points, Croc? The points weren't there for whatever reason, right? I do think there were more points to be had if Kyle elected to kick field goals. But, getting stopped on the 1-inch line and things like that, not ideal. I do know some of these guys have more interceptions than touchdowns. But I look at that and I say, damn, like, where would Trey Lance be right now if he had the same, as those guys, right? The same, all the first team reps, starting from jump and, working his way up. Because right now we're seeing Trey Lance work off of, okay, JT O'Sullivan has the trailer. I got to see it. I got to see JT O'Sullivan. That's my go-to guy right there. We're seeing Trey Lance work off of a week with the first team. He had 1 week with the first team offense and still had a higher debut than Lawrence and stuff. Now I know what people are thinking. Well, 49ers have a better team. They got better. What? Everything with the 49ers right now is in question. There is no George Kittle out there. The offensive line was supposed to be better. The offensive line has not been better. Trey Lance was running for his life, and we'll get into Brian Baldinger's comments. Or the offense is supposed to be better because he has Kyle Shanahan. We'll get into Brian Baldinger's comments, but he said that they did nothing to help Trey Lance, and Trey Lance was running for his life the entire game. Everybody getting whooped, come out, empty sets. They didn't do anything to help him. He's supposed to have the best supporting cast in the best situation, and that was not the case. So again, with him having that grade, I think it's on the even playing with the other guys. I thought he played well. There are a lot of people that are pushing back on that. But again, second highest debut, according to PFF, in his first start with all the other rookie quarterbacks. There was a lot to like, but come out with an injury. And again, I don't think that the injury is as significant as they're trying to make it seem. I think he has a sore knee. Brian Baldinger was disgusted. I don't know. Did you guys see his comments? Brian Baldinger was disgusted with how the 49ers called that game for Trey Lance. He didn't like it. He didn't care for it. He was saying that they did nothing to help him. The offensive line got their ass whipped up front all the time, but even then, you saw a lot of empty sets with your young quarterback in shotgun, pistol. Why not under center? Why did Kyle Shanahan go away from his traditional offense? Does Kyle Shanahan think that Trey Lance can't run his traditional offense? Even though his traditional offense is more so of what Trey Lance ran on a consistent basis at North Dakota State. What does that do? Like, what are the downsides, right? What's the downsides of empty sets, shotgun, pistol, all that, right? And this is he tried to run a variation of the Baltimore Ravens offense where I don't think he has to with Trey Lance. Again, this is not what he ran in college, not on a consistent basis. Did he do those things? Yeah, of course. But Kyle Shanahan's offense is what it is and how it clicks because it works off the run game and it works off of play action, right? Everything is set up. What did he set up that game? It was like, no, I'm just going to get my young guy in shotgun and we're just going to go out there and we're just going to play. And I'm going to have Trey Lance running for his life. And I'm going to have Trey Lance get 6 passes batted down because he has the slowest release, which I don't think he has a slow release. I think he has a long release. There's a difference between slow and long. All right. But not getting him on the move, not setting him up, it's all he did was drop back, set him up in the pocket, and then guys, okay, we can't get there. We're just going to jump up and bat the ball down instead of all the movement stuff that he typically does with like Jimmy Garoppolo, right? Where's the outside zone? Where's the stretch plays from under center? And then come off with a big bootleg off of that while you get the linebackers to come up and hit the windows behind it. Where are those things that make the Kyle Shanahan offense so successful? There wasn't that. There wasn't that. And like Baldinger said, you setting them up for failure. And still, I thought Trey Lance, I thought he played well. Okay, we have to use context. Did he play well in the sense of him looking like a Josh Allen now, a Patrick Mahomes, a Tom Brady, or anything like that? No, because that's not their standard, right? But when you look at him and compare him to the other rookies in the league in their first start, he played very well. Did he show all the things that, you know what, I can build off this, whether it was tight window throws, drive throws, his utilizing his legs on scrambles, ability to evade pressure? Did he show those things that you can build off of? 100%, without a doubt. Did he make tough throws on third downs? Yes. Did any moment look too big for him? No. Did you always get the result that you wanted? No. Are you always going to get the result you want from any quarterback or rookie? No. Did you guys watch the Kansas City against Buffalo game and the passes that were missed? Did you guys watch how Josh Allen, who's coming off of an MVP candidate season, was 9-19 at one point? Are you guys going to judge him the same way you guys are judging a rookie? It's crazy to me.
Crop Talk TV podcast.